were never visible. They were never made public.
Yes.
So when you have an enterprise which makes, they claim they only made 15 billion shillings out of the sales of passengers, tickets, and also the transportation of cargo, which fell short of the operational cost, which was just slightly over 18 billion. One would ask yourself, surely, when this enterprise was being designed, being thought of, and the figures were being vigorously investigated in terms of how they'll make the profit margins, how they'll make the break-even and so forth, somebody did not calculate and say that we have this kind of demand, this is what we are supplying, this is how much it will be. They would have known that by that time, before you enter into a certain enterprise of this nature. So for me, really, I go back to say, yes, it's like already we have a wound, and we are wrapping bandages and bandages and bandages over it, and we know very well what will happen. So the question will be, let the books be opened, if those books are opened, or at least how this contractual agreement came about. I know we can't help much because the signatures have already been
appended. Yes.
But the issue will be that we need some way of how to build up to this, because I think as Honorable says here, it will still continue and it will become another golden bag, it will become another scandal. So it will always continue eating into the taxpayers paying all this. But for me, the point is there was opaqueness in terms of the initial contract, the way it was set up. We don't know what type of vigorous analysis were done. And hence the reason why we are now seeing, and this is just part of the iceberg, I would say. Yeah. So the point is, how do we try to recover from this? And if they can make it public, maybe people might see what is it that they need to build onto this. But this is something which will still recur. I don't see them making any other amount more than what they have here. And this might recur year after year.
Yeah, and I think I agree that we need to understand the basis of the investment that was made on the Anglo on the SGR. If our memory